here at Gundam Planet, we're all about making stuff look cooler than it was at first. That's kind of like oddly specific, but that's what they've been doing with the Revive line. And this is the next one. This is the Gouf Revive. And I even want to say that Gundam Planet's all about this because it's actually just me being all about this. I'm all about awesome looking blue. I just love blue. And when I opened this box, I was like, this is my kind of blue. I'm going to review this. So I haven't built the first Gouf high grade, so I don't really have a frame of reference, but I hope this is good. Hopefully, I bring a fresh perspective to it, and I just want to review this for the blue. So, looking at it right now, this is the nicest blue ever. I'm gonna say it probably a couple times. This is the shield runner and some legs, and it looks like they're actually like partial articulation on the machine gun hands. So like. That's really crazy. I would not expect that out of a high grade. That's very cool. So, moving on. This blue isn't as nice, but I guess you gotta have it on here. It looks like really nice color separation. Ooh, the front skirts are two different parts. I'm really glad they've started doing that because I don't understand why they put the front skirts together with that post and then you can still cut it. Like, just make it two pieces. It doesn't need to be one piece. So, now you don't have to cut it, so that's nice. Moving on, we have the heat whip, which is this crazy flexible plastic. It's pretty cool. I don't know how posable this will be in the promo pictures. They have it doing some like crazy snake stuff, but that's what I'm here to build and find out. We got more piping. This is also like pseudo flexible plastic. This is very nice. I really like that they're starting to incorporate that more. Then we have more blue, two shields. What? Okay, so we were having this discussion before. They clearly are reusing runners from the Gouf R35 here because two shields? Okay, so if you built the Gouf R35, I guess it's going to be very similar to that. Then we have some inner frame, some shield grips, some thrusters, some stuff. This is like IBO inner frame plastic. Always a good thing. Now, literal minutes before this, Andrew reviewed the Ifrit, and I really liked the way they did the shoulder pauldrons, where it was just one piece with no seam lines. And so, like, I'm kind of bummed out that it's just gonna have a big old seam line right down the middle. But at least these spikes, like the horns on the side, that's all one piece. So that'll go on nicely to like lock it in. But you're still gonna have that seam line down the shoulder, and that's okay. Is this the second headpiece too? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. They give you two headpieces. Two absolutely identical headpieces. I don't even know. So, there you go. You got feet and sword bit, two swords. We're still doing it. Polycaps. Very, very minimal sheet of polycaps. This is just going to be for the side skirts. You got the shoulders that can rotate out, so that's pretty nice. And two swords. Because, once again, everyone's favorite scene from original Gundam where Rambaral used two swords. And then there's one foil sticker just for the mono eye, so that's cool. Not going to be stickering this up. Very detailed, very nice. But you see what I mean with like, I don't know how this piece is going to do that thing. So I'm excited to find out, and I'm excited to have this blue boy here. So gonna get this built, gonna come back and tell you all about it, gonna tell you my impressions, and I hope you agree with them. So I'm back, and I'm just really like, I don't feel any kind of strong way on either side of the spectrum towards this. I'm not really sure what I was expecting. Like, I built it, and here it is, and he looks really cool, but like, I'm just like, really mad. I think the entire problem is like, once I was unboxing it, I realized like, hey, this has some similarities between the Gouf R35, and then I built it, and I was like, this doesn't really, I don't know, it didn't really feel like as groundbreaking an upgrade as like the Freedom Revive did when I built that, or like how good the RX-78 looked Revive like after that. And it's because like, I guess I'm just kind of mad that they started with a Build Fighters kit and then reverse engineered the Revive from that, and I feel very strongly it should be the other way around. And so, while all this was going through my head, after I built this, I looked at the runners next to each other. They are identical. So if you've built the Gouf R35, you can probably just forget this. Like, it's going to be just that. But that said, the head is different, the back skirt is different. They did make sure that this was true to the original anime. I don't know if you can see the snout. It has the very, very distinct Gouf snout, so I'm glad they stuck with that. But, that aside, it's really good. Like, it's a great finished product. I don't really know why I'm just so meh about the whole thing. Part of it could be the second sword that they give you that they don't have to. Like, just watch this. Like, there it goes. Okay, so the second sword's totally useless. The rest of the gimmicks, though, work very well. The hand, it holds the sword perfectly. The shield, it can be pegged into the back of the arm, but I think that looks weird. Because it comes off of this weird angle. You might be able to see that in the spinny base shots, but otherwise he just holds it, and he can like hold it in front of him, and he can do these really dynamic poses that they're not easy to do from behind him. But you know, he gets a lot of good motion out of everything. The feet have really good gimmicks that they can do this. His arms go all the way up, his legs go all the way back. The side skirts articulate nicely out without they don't hinder the leg too much. I don't. This is okay. It comes out of his arm, and it's supposed to go like through his hand, and because of that, they put this weird little. I don't know if you can see this. It's like a weird little thing that's supposed to go into his fist that he holds. But I don't really like that. I wish they just left that off, and you can run it through his hand if you want to or not. And as far as other gimmicks, the mono eye moves, and you just take off his head, and you can move it. You can move it to the left. You can slide to the right. And it's really easy. I'm glad they didn't have you take off the top of the head to do that. But, yeah, I mean, I think my problem is I was, like, absolutely floored by the MLRS and just how incredibly impressive that was and how all the gimmicks worked so well. And this is just kind of like, it's good. And if you're in the market for a good anime-accurate Gouf kit, you're probably going to love this a lot. I just can't say it blew my mind. So take that as you want to, and if you need Rambaral in your collection, this is a very good representation. I hope I'm in a better state. When hearing now crumbles and falls and you. So I hope I'm in a better state when hearing now crumbles and falls and you